Your team members will be your most valuable asset to your fitness business. In most cases, they will also be your most expensive business outgoing, so it's important to hire the right people. Let's look at hiring. Before you begin recruiting, you should consider how busy the role is and how long you will think you will need to employ someone for. Depending on the requirements for the role, you might consider employing a permanent, full-time or part-time employee, a casual employee, a trainee or an apprentice, a contractor who works for a fixed term and who are established in their own business, a temporary employee, which is possibly through an employment agency. Now let's look at how to find your new team member. Job advertisements in newspapers or online are common, but they are not your only options. Other options for finding new staff include revisiting CVs from previous applicants to match skills gaps, monitoring online job sites, engaging in a recruitment agency, using social networking sites such as LinkedIn and Facebook. Now, what about recruiting and interviewing? Well, you can recruit staff yourself or you can hire a recruitment agency. If you decide to hire a recruitment agency, then you should ask your colleagues and business partners to recommend a reputable recruitment agency that has experience within your type of business. If you personally manage the recruitment process yourself, then you will need to advertise the job, evaluate applications, conduct interviews and reference checks, and finally then select the best candidate. What about creating a job description? Well, a job description gives you a clear idea of the type of person that you are looking for. Using a standard template for job descriptions is a good idea. What about advertising the job? Well, your job advertisement should be concise, but still include essential information to help people decide if they want to apply. It should also be well designed and it should look professional. Explain the job and your recruitment process clearly in the advertisement and give information about your business, including the location. Next, you want to evaluate applicants. Well, after the closing date listed in your job advertisement has passed, you can then start to evaluate the applications. Begin by comparing the applications to the job description and then create a standard evaluation form to make the process consistent. It's a good idea to have somebody else evaluate as well to avoid bias. Check that the applicants have the skills and experience that you need and then simply eliminate those who don't. Consider whether they are overqualified or underqualified. What about interviewing candidates? Once you have reviewed all of the applications for a job, you can invite your shortlisted candidates to an interview. Contact the candidates either by letter, phone or email. Decide whether you will interview them by phone or in person or even both. If you are interviewing candidates in person, then make sure that you ask them to confirm that they will be attending and give them all the details about the interview. What about selecting an applicant? Well, when reviewing candidates, consider whether they are capable of doing the job and if they have the skills and knowledge that you need. Also consider whether they have the personal attributes, such as enthusiasm and motivation, to do the job and if they will fit in with the culture of your business. Once the candidate has accepted the job, contact the unsuccessful candidates. You may wish to advise them that you will keep their applications on file in case you are recruiting for any other suitable jobs in the future.